guys, this is Ryan, the Geeky Veep. Today we're going to continue looking at pivot tables. This time we're going to look at the grouping functionality within pivot tables. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got a data set here. It's a sample data set of loan production. So it has loans, 4 or 5 different kinds of loans, the dollar amount, their rate, and the year that it was originated. And I think that this goes from maybe 2012 to 2017. So we got a lot of data here. So we're going to go ahead and create a pivot table rather quickly here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to group some of these items here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I have new vehicle and I've got used vehicle. So I'm going to go ahead and manually sort this. I'll pull the new vehicle down so it's next to the used vehicle. And if I highlight these two, I can go back up to the group selection area here. Click group. Let me collapse this. This group 1 can be called all auto. And as simple as that, I just made my first group. Okay, let's go back over here to the layout section. I pulled away type. This time I'm going to put date down here. We're going to show you how to group dates. We come back over here to the left. Here you can see the dates, and this is there's just too much information here. So we want to go ahead and group this. Go to group selection. I could just group by months, but I'm going to go ahead and add years as well. So I've got months and years. Let's see what happens when I click OK. There you go. You can see I can collapse this to show just the year 2015, puts everything in that, or I've got all the months grouped as well. If we come over here to the layout, you can see now years is above date. This years was created through our grouping. So if we move, now we can take this years that was created and move it over to columns. And now let's take a look at our pivot table. And that looks a lot nicer. You can see January, and for 2015, 2016, and 2017, now we can look at this and do a year-over-year comparison. So that's a pretty nice grouping feature there. So the next thing we're going to look at, one last grouping. We're going to take a rate and move it down to the rows. So if you come over here and look at this, you can see I've got, I think it's from 2.9% to 11.9%. And again, there's just too many rows here. We want to maybe turn this into maybe 5 or 10 rows at most. So what we can do here is click anywhere in the row labels, come up to group selection. Now you see you have a different optionality here in this window. It tells you where you're going to start. We can start at 2.9%. We can end at 11.9%, and it's going to group this by 1%. So what that means is from 2.9% to 3.9% is going to be in a group, 3.9% to 4.9%, and so forth. So I like the way this looks, but you do have the ability to change this up however you see fit. So we'll click OK. And I come down here and look at our pivot table, and that's exactly what we got, 2.9 to 3.9, all the way down to 10.9 to 11.9. So very good way to group. So there you go, 3 different ways to group. Hopefully you found this video of value. We'll see you the next time. Thanks.